Today we're going to talk about stretching under saddle. Stretching, or long and low, is a simple concept that has many benefits to horse and rider when it is performed correctly, which is the hard part. Not only is this exercise beneficial for obvious reasons of a great warm-up or cool-down, it is also great for balance, rhythm, suppleness, straightness, and fluidity. The walk is one of the most difficult places to practice this exercise, as most horses are dull and lifeless at the walk. The horse in the video has improved greatly with this exercise, however still lacks a good marching walk. You can see as we start off that he has some stiffness in his hind legs and lacks good push. This exercise is great to give horses a great warm-up to supple their top line and hind end. As we pick up the trot, my main concern is that he stays with me as we begin to warm up. Your horse should not be behind the leg or in front of your hand. Again, there is balance here. If you always ask your horse to move quickly off your leg, you might find it hard to slow him down and get balanced. However, if your horse lags behind, you'll never get him pushing through and rounding his back for a correct long and low. As my horse starts to warm up, I will ask him to push through further with his hindquarters with my lower leg, while continuing to ask him to keep his head approximately vertical to the ground. He should not overflex at the pole. If he does so, he is either in front or behind my leg and hand. Impulsion and suppleness is a difficult thing to balance, but as you work the exercise, you will constantly pick up on your horse and release, giving him opportunities to hold the frame. You will notice that I will raise my hand vertically if I feel my horse falling out of balance with his shoulders. If my leg is not effective, I will raise my hand and rein to help correct him quietly and confidently. Notice as well, my horse never takes the reins away from my hand. He is respectful to only go as deep as my hands and body tell him to. If your horse starts to take the bit and drive his head down, he no longer is working the exercise, merely making his own assumption to about how the exercise will go. I might add a bump with my hand to catch a naughty horse before that habit becomes too frequent. At the canter, I want a smooth, consistent lope in my corners and long side. Be sure to look straight ahead down the long side. Do not allow the horse to look in or out of the ring. He should be traveling straight. As you advance, asking the horse to lengthen the canter and shorten on a longer frame is very beneficial. However, always practice slower and more controlled first. Be sure to travel both directions, and don't be surprised if you get a more sufficient trot stretch after your horse canters. Most horses carry more impulsion after they have cantered. To end my warm-up, I will ask my horse to halt off my body weight and rocking back onto his haunches. Notice that my horse remains light in my hand as he halts and rocks back quiet, soft, and straight.